Hey Cougar fans, Carter Gledhill here, back with another Coaches Weekly with head men's basketball coach Steve Kohler. Coach, first off, congratulations, first win on Saturday against Knox College. Yeah. How do we feel?
Feel great. You know, we wanted to rebound. We wanted to come back from that road loss at Colorado College. And we've been challenging the guys about getting it done on the road. You know, we were 1-6 previously on the road, and it was just, what was our focus going to be, you know? So feels awesome.
And one player that stood out in that game was Brett Hatton, 17 points. What has his contributions been for the team? Because he had a little bit of slow start in the first game, but against Colorado College. But definitely he put on the show in that second one against Knox College. Yeah,
he got going. You know, when he can get going inside out, he's pretty tough to stop. And he's a huge confidence guy. When he gets going, like, he feels really good, and we're a different team because our guys are just feeding off of him. And when he struggles a little bit, then we're a little bit different team then as well. But I think his ability to start the second half, to get to the rim, and I think he maybe had back-to-back and ones or a 3 and an and one, it just really got us rolling in that second half.
Well, you also had two other players that finished with double digits. You had Jordan Matthews as well as Emmanuel Wilson. Emmanuel Wilson came off the bench too. 40 bench points as a team. That's what you want to see out of a team that's depth when your starters aren't able to put up those big numbers. But 40 points, that's a pretty big number and astonishing.
Yeah, no doubt. It just kind of speaks to our depth. You know, I mean, E-Man started a bunch of games last year. I mean, potentially could be again. So we kind of consider him a starter in a way. And then J-Rock, he's a great player. You know, he's just really kind of settling in now. Honestly, he was not passing up the catch and shoot 3. We know that he can get downhill, and he's really good at that, but he's a really good shooter. And when he was shooting that thing in rhythm, I think that really kind of got him going.
Well, it was a back and forth affair in the first half, and then you guys started to pull away in the second half, large part because of your shot selection. You were 56% from the field, as well as 6 of 11 from the three-point area. So what was the difference in the first and the second half offensively?
Well, we made more shots. I mean, we took some better shots. We got really good ones in the first half. And we told the guys, like, hey, we love the threes that we're getting right now. We need to bypass those really quick ones, though. Ones that we're not getting to the paint before a spray or one more. And they were on board with that. And we were like, let's see if we can get to the rim a little bit more. You know, that's how B-Hat got to the rim, got some and ones. We got a couple other guys that were in the paint as well. So it was our shot selection, but then we also made some.
Well, big task early on in the season is going to be coming on Saturday at 4:30 right here in Gosman Gymnasium. You're taking on UW-Platteville. 23-5 last year. They also were in the national tournament as well. So a big early test for this team. What have you been telling the guys in order to prepare for this competition?
Yeah, we've just kind of worked towards not hurting ourselves, right? And anytime that you're going to beat a really good team, you have to eliminate losing first. And what is that? That's making, you know, self-inflicted wounds, turning the ball over too much. We've been really hammering home the rebounding, because rebounding and turnovers, that's as close as there is to a recipe for success to get it done. So, you know, we're watching film. We know that they're a really good team. They're an old team, veteran team. But we're really excited for the opportunity to compete and host the number 5 team in the country.
As you mentioned, hosting UW-Platteville this Saturday here in Gosman Gymnasium at 4:30. You can catch all coverage of that game and live streamed at CUCougars.com. This has been Coaches Weekly with head men's basketball coach Steve Kohler. I'm Carter Gledhill. Until next week, go Cougars.